Hello. So we're working on doing the sequel here to Crash Test Dummy. I'm going to show you where we are on the map. As you can see, we're approaching Stormwind. I didn't want to miss that again. We'll go along that shore, and then hopefully we'll be able to catch Westfall in all of this. And what I read was that it said the northwest corner. Now I don't know if they mean here or if where they mean. This is the most northerly and westerly points. So I'm still not sure where they mean. We're just gonna have to play it by ear, and this is the coyote trying to kill the Roadrunner again, and well, we know how that usually ends. But anyways, decided to save you guys a little bit of time by getting a lot further into the process. Before starting this particular video up. This one I am going to call Chapter 2.5. Escape from New Pork 2. And I'm kind of hoping I don't need a 2.75 or a 2.875 or, you understand where I'm getting with this. It'd sure be nice to be able to jump straight to Chapter 3, which I've got some ideas for Chapter 3. So, I think you're going to like it. I imagine we're just about entering the Stormwind zone. Stormwind / Elwyn Forest. Oh, I got fatigue. I gotta stay closer to the side there. And there it is. We caught it this time. We've got Stormwind this time. So I'm going to pause the video from this point, and I'm going to get to where we're a little bit closer to where we're trying to get for all of this. We've just entered into Longshore, and this is where I'm kind of hoping we can figure out something different than last time. And it takes a good 40 minutes to get here with a tune. So, I saved a little bit of time this time with this tune, kind of having a little bit of an idea of what I'm doing. But that didn't necessarily help me the way that I thought it would, or hoped it would. I'm going to check something out here. Yeah. So I don't really know where I'm supposed to jump on here. I'm hoping we can't jump on here though, eh? No, I mean we can, but we can't get anywhere with it. Yeah. Worth a shot. Now last time this is where I met my bitter end. It sounds to me like where I have to go is actually just to the left of these murlocs, but man, I'm telling you, I just don't know. I'm gonna go out this way and take a look at that from a different angle. See, there's a murloc raider right there, and I don't know how I'm supposed to get. Back out a little bit here. Now, is this too steep? Can I get about here? It's not looking very promising, but let's give her a shot, see if that works. So that doesn't work. That's the first spot I can get on. I don't see how I'm supposed to be able to get around that without aggroing that one murloc. I have got to be close to aggro range. Okay, let's back out again. Let's take another look at that. There is another spot that they recommended trying. And with what I see with the murlocs here, I don't have a clean run at it. And I think we are better trying a different approach. They describe the jump-on point as northwest, but I can't see how you can run across that whole area and not come across something. Do they mean here? Is there a possible hole? There's a murloc there. I know there are crabs in that they are yellow. They will not attack you. But what about this guy? See, those are those sand crawlers. Is it possible to split thread the needle here? How big is their aggro range? We're going in. Well, we got past the murlocs. Can we find a roadway with no bad guys? There is a bad guy there. What can I tell from this? Nothing. Is there... There's wolves here. Coyote level 10. Copper mine. Normally I'd be all over that. Furborough's pumpkin farm. We're gonna, don't forget, we're okay if we die with this. I'm hoping to learn something from it, right? I'm looking for a roadway. Give me a roadway. Where's the roadway? There's a birdie. We don't want the birdie. We also don't want the coyote. Now we're screwed. Okay, let's retreat. What do we have for a map? There is a road coming up ahead, and then that brings us right in. But can we make it there? Shit. Shit, 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 shit. Wow. And then looking around, that probably wasn't going to work. I wonder if when I get to the top, if I try to run around this area to the left here, interesting. Well, there will be a next time. We're going to try again. Hello everybody. I've lost some footage, and well, I'm sad about that. The reason I lost it was because my audio was all screwed up. And so I've kind of tacked this on to the part 2.5, the chapter 2.5 of the Escape from New Pork. And I want to show you something, and I'm going to tell you how I did it. And I wish I still had the video for it, but unfortunately that ship has sailed, so to speak. Let me show you this crash test dummy. You'll notice crash test dummy is level 4. The other thing you're going to notice is that crash test dummy is quite alive and is in Dunmore, Caranos to be exact. How did we do this? Well, let me show you. I'm going to zoom out here and I'm going to show you how I did this. So, from Teldrassil, went to Darnassus, then to Ruthven Village. From there, we went to Menethil Harbor. We swam along the shore. So far this is sounding like the time we did the other time, right? But we did something different this time. This time as we swam along, when we came to here, and we got to this point, then I used the help unstuck button. And when I rejoined the game, I was here in Coldridge Valley, fresh as a daisy, and I was able to continue on my journey. And this is a proof of concept that's worked. Now I'm saving Crash Test Dummy as my backup character. And so next episode I'll be continuing to kill boars, as I was. I'll do what I can in Tadrassil, and then when I'm ready, I'm going to perform the same act, and hopefully we have a nice safe landing and end up right back here where we are in Keranos. So we do have a way to do this now without having to get a portal. Hopefully next time we get, because this is like not an automatic process. They decide whether or not they're going to grant you this unstuck thing and stick you alive in the graveyard to your closest graveyard. So it's not an automatic thing, but it worked for me in this case. So I'm hoping it'll work for me in the next case. So that's it for us tonight, and stay bored.